What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, here to bring to you my takeaway and analysis video for this week's game versus Michigan State. For that, just want to say, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like on the video. It definitely helps my channel, gets the video out to see, for more people to see it, so I really appreciate it. If you can, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment in the comment section below about the game. Let me know how you felt about it. Are you satisfied with the score? Do you feel that Michigan should have, been a little bit more aggressive in the second half to have a higher score at the end? Let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. So, before I get into the analysis of the game, I just wanted to first put it out there for anyone who sees my video from reading on Reddit and didn't understand my position as far as what I had posted. First and foremost, I think a lot of people on there don't actually watch the video. They only see the post and the title of it and comment on that as opposed to actually watching the video. But if you did actually watch the video, the reason why I was asking about it, were people actually excited for this game, wasn't even necessarily even about the whole controversy with the spying and all that, quote unquote. I'll get into that in a second. But more so, the way the season has gone for Michigan State, the whole Mel Tucker thing and getting fired and players, transferring or sitting out and players decommitting and just the whole trajectory of their program as a whole. This wasn't a game where I felt that they had even a chance. So there's nothing to really get up to. It's like they're already down and real down bad, and we're just stomping on them. Like, do you really? I know some people are still saying, yeah, they're gonna get up for it and they're excited about it. I'm not one of those people. I just wasn't excited to beat these guys like that. It almost felt bad watching them get beat down. Just a little bit. But that's why I made the comment that I did. So, but that's neither here nor there. The game itself, I see with Michigan, especially if you get off to once they get off to a hot start, it's pretty much a lights out, especially the way the defense is playing and how efficient the offense is playing. JJ, once again, putting in, work as usual. Great game. 4 touchdowns. Not really much bad to say. Just a great game overall. The offense as a whole played great. The running game is still kind of concerning. I'm not going to still say kind of. It is concerning. But it's like, how concerned can I be if we're passing the ball like we are? I'd rather have it that we're passing the way we are and the running is complementary to that as opposed to the other way around. Because if your passing game is on point and your running game needs the improvement, the running game is great. If you're going to lean on being a running team first, it's great as long as you're ahead or even. But if you get down like we were against TCU, it just becomes a problem. It takes you out of your element. So if you're a passing team first, or if you're balanced, then no matter what the situation is, you're still good. So, I'm happy that there's more balance and even more, per se, to the passing attack as opposed to being run heavy and occasionally passing the football. That transition to where we're at now, I like the balance. Defensively, what can I say? Pitched a shutout. I know Michigan State is not a juggernaut team, but you know, you got another pick six. You know, just swarming the football. Defensive line playing well. The sacks and the pressure. The secondary. You know, getting turnovers. I mean, what more is there to say on both sides of football? Could we scored more than 49 points? Yes. But I just feel as though we just kind of shut it down. I mean, JJ, once again, didn't play in the fourth quarter. Just imagine if he had the snaps in the fourth quarter like all these other quarterbacks, where he would be in terms of his stats and his stature as far as being mentioned for the Heisman. He'd be up there if he had the opportunity. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm happy, and I'm sure he's happier for us just to win every single week, as opposed to getting the stats that he needs in order to be invited to the Heisman. So, it is what it is. I wanted to also touch on the whole Spygate thing again. So, here's my take on this. I didn't mention it in the other video, but I thought I'd bring it into this video here. So, obviously, the NCAA decided before we have any evidence or any not Stroud, like CJ, if they had any type of proof, we're just going to throw out the accusation and the rumor out there, but, you know, say that it's under investigation. So, the way it is now, whether they're right or they're wrong, whether they find something or not, whether they actually have evidence or not, they've already accomplished whatever they're trying to accomplish. And what is that? They've won the court of opinion against Michigan. So now you got everybody out there calling Michigan football cheaters. Meanwhile, there's no proof. There's no evidence. It's just speculation and rumors. But that doesn't matter, because whether they prove it or not, when it's all said and done, and they say, oh, oops, we couldn't find anything, never mind. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It's already out there, and people are already calling us cheaters, whether we are or not. And that's not going to go away. You know, it's like these athletes that get, you know, accused, like, who was it? Trevor Bauer, for instance, who got accused of raping a woman. And then you had all of these outlets coming out there accusing him of that, calling him this and that, and he loses his job. Now he has to play over in Japan. He got let go by the Dodgers. And now it comes out that he was totally and completely innocent. The lady lied. There's proof that she lied. But that's not going to take back the fact that he lost his job. It's not going to take back the fact that he lost, you know, wages from not being able to play in the major leagues. And it's not going to take back the fact that not everybody knows that he was even found innocent. I'm sure there's people out there that still think that he's guilty, and still think that he actually did what was accused of being done. That can't be taken back, and neither can the stigma of Michigan football being cheaters. So I just think, you know, I thought that was kind of low down by the NCAA to do that until they actually came out with their findings, showed the proof, and then, you know, we can go from there. So here's my thing also with that. So going forward, since now we know that it's all out there, that we quote unquote cheated and we've scouted all these teams and blah blah blah. And that was, according to all these outlets, that was the reason why we're winning. That's the reason why we're dominating. That's the reason why second half we're doing the things that we're doing. Well, all that should stop from this point going forward, including this game. Michigan State, which by the way are clowns, we're talking about they were planning on potentially not playing this game because of the whole thing. They should have, I mean, if everything is true and that was the reason why we're as dominant as we are, you know, going forward, all these games should have a different outcome. So either we should have won about 79 to nothing as opposed to only scoring 49. If that's what you're saying, the difference being that we weren't able to do what we normally do because of how we cheated, we were only able to score 49 to nothing this game. But if we had did the things that we've been doing in the past, obviously I guess we should have scored more, right? I mean, I guess that's what's being claimed. That's the only reason that we're any good. So going forward, like I said, if we're still blowing teams out and dominating teams the way we are, then that just lets you know that this whole controversy thing is a bunch of doo-doo. I think it's a bunch of doo-doo anyways. But it's just going to prove a point that it had no bearing in how Michigan is playing. Besides, think about it. As a program, the claim is that we went ahead, scouted teams, got their signal calling, and was able to apply that to the games that we play. Now, how many teams do you think use the exact same plays from week to week and don't change their plays or their signal calling? They might keep the same plays, but how they run their signals and all that stuff, do you think that the teams keep that from week to week and keep it exactly the same? I mean, if they do that, then shame on them. Because I know for the most part, no program is doing that. They're changing their signals every single week. So Michigan going out weeks in advance and stealing signals from teams that change their signals on a week-to-week basis seems kind of like a waste of time. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do something when it's going to be useless the next week anyways? But who am I to talk about it? What do I know? Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps my channel. You know, as I mentioned, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about everything that I mentioned in the video. And if you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as I can. Anyways, thank you for watching. And as always, go blue.